Ireland, a land where the veil between this world and the next is thin. Where the wind howling through the ruins isn't always just the wind. They call her the Bean Sidhe, the woman of the Mound, the Banshee. To the outsider, she is a myth. To the old families of Ireland, the O'Briens, the O'Neills, the Ross-Lewins, she is a terrifying reality. She is the ancestral warning system, a spirit attached to the bloodline who appears only to herald death. 1642. Lady Fanshaw is a guest in an ancient castle. The moat is deep. The walls are stone. At midnight, she wakes to a scream, ghastly, supernatural, piercing the silence. She runs to the window. Hovering there, suspended in the moonlight over the moat, is a woman. Young, pale, red hair floating loose in the wind. She is dressed in the ancient Irish style. She shrieks again and vanishes. In the morning, Lady Fanshaw tells her host, he is not surprised. A relation of my family died last night in this castle, he says quietly. The spirit was a woman murdered by his ancestors centuries ago, drowned in that very moat. She returns to watch them die. Move forward to the 18th century. The Ross-Lewin family. A young girl walks past an old church at night. She sees a little gray-haired woman running to and fro on the church wall, clapping her hands and wailing. The girl runs home in terror. At that moment, a huge raven with fiery eyes taps 3 times on the window of their house. Days later, the father dies suddenly in Dublin. The Banshee takes many forms. Sometimes she is a beautiful maiden. Sometimes a crouching hag with red eyes. Sometimes she is just a sound, a bitter, weeping wail that drifts through a sick room, unseen but heard by everyone except the dying. Cork, 1900. A nurse and a daughter sit by a sick mother's bed. Suddenly, a wail rises up, seemingly from under the floorboards, surrounding them in waves of sorrow. They search the house. Nothing. The neighbors hear it and run downstairs, terrified.
Did you hear the Banshee? The servant asks. Mrs. P must be dying.
She follows the bloodline across oceans. On a yacht in Italy, a colonel sees a face at the window, a woman with red hair and eyes that are beautiful but hellish. The owner of the yacht, a Count Neilsini, turns pale. His family name was originally O'Neill. They fled Ireland generations ago, but the Banshee followed. That night, the Count dies. She is the shadow of the great families. She washes the bloody armor before battle. She keens on the rock of Creglia. She sits on the stile in the farmyard. She is the reminder that in Ireland, you never really die alone. Someone is always waiting to sing you home.